37. What? I'm 37, I'm not old.
Hello, viewing several. Here we are again. Now, as regular viewers of the channel may already know, but for those who don't, my wife's gotten quite into K-pop recently. Certainly over the last 6 months, maybe even for the last year, actually, thinking about it. Her playlists have been populated more and more and more by Korean popular music. I've listened to some of it. It's inspired me to check out one or two things on the channel itself, and I want to continue down that rabbit hole because considering how much of it ends up getting played periodically throughout the house on any given day, it makes sense for me to at least try to actually appreciate it instead of just sort of hearing it in the background and not quite taking it in. And I think it's about time I check out what I think is probably, at least on the surface, from what little I know about, you know, this whole area, the most famous K-pop group on the planet, probably, or at least top 5. BTS. I know that my wife has played some of their songs at some point. I couldn't pick them out right now if you asked me to, because again, more often than not, it's just sort of being played somewhere in the background, or she's just listening to it by herself, you know, on headphones. So I don't know all of them off pat or recognise them right away. So I asked her to do me a playlist. Just do me a playlist of anything you haven't played already or you don't think you've played, just so that I know I'm coming to it completely fresh. Anything that's popular or anything you recommend, just make up a playlist for me and then I'll start dipping into it on the channel. So she did. I have the playlist here and I'm just going to start at the beginning of it with a track which has nearly 2 billion views. No idea what to expect. I'm going to go with the music video. I know that the band is due to reform, reunite, because they people have done solo projects. I believe they're like military service. I think it has meant that they couldn't work together, but they're going to be reforming. So yeah, now seems as good a time as any to get into them and just see what the fuss is about, I guess. And for those of you who stick around and actually, you know, watch these introductions for a bit of context before you get to the reaction proper, feel free, if you do leave a comment, to drop in the phrase, boom goes the dynamite. And speaking of which, let's get to the music video. BTS, Dynamite. Alright boys, love the colour scheme.
Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Shoes on, get up in the morning, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. Kink out, kick the drum, rolling on like a rolling stone. Sing song when I'm walking home, jump up to the top of the brown. Ding dong, call me on my phone, nice tea and I'll get my ping pong. This is getting heavy, can't hear the bass, boom, I'm ready.
Wow, okay.
Sweet as honey, yeah, this beat chain like money. This go all alone, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm diamond, you know I glow up. Hey, so let's go. Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Hey, shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite.
What the I'm sorry, I'm just sort of struck by the stylizing of the video, all the look into the camera and the dancing, like the whole vibe of it. It's just, I'm getting a bit of a culture shock, I'll be honest. Just like, I love his room, by the way. I saw some of those posters. I saw Bowie there as well. Starting the day off with a glass of milk. I can't stand the stuff in that form. Yeah, wow, just look at them all. They're all so, I don't know, it's so bright and cheery and just sweet and wholesome, and all this pastel colour, the effect of the way that it's shot. I'm a bit taken aback almost by just all the direct, you know, looking straight to camera and all the smiles and all the dance moves and all the just unabashed sort of positivity of it, I guess. It's very, and when the beat drops, especially in the chorus here. It's really, I mean, it's boppy and catchy, no doubt. I think I'm gonna end up doing some chair dancing before the end. Yeah, I've not seen a music video or, you know, experienced a song like this in a long time. This is taking me back to almost to my youth, seeing, you know, boy bands in like the 90s and the early noughties, who just, you know, their appeal is the image that they give out and the way they perform and the way they, you know, look, etc. is all part of it. It's all part of the package. Yeah, sorry, I was kind of dumbstruck there.
Bring a friend, join the crowd. Whoever wanna come along.
Ooh.
Word up, talk, just move right up the wall. Day night, sky's the light, so we dance to the breakdown. Ladies and gentlemen,
The hair colour, the costume, everything. Oh, they're handsome boys too.
heavy, can you hear the bass? Boom, I'm ready. Levi's, chillin', honey. Yeah, this bitch chillin' like money.
That's fun. Can just one of them be not, you know, like that? Ooh, we got the synchronized dance. Yep, yep. Disco. God, the costume, everything about it is. Ooh, the legwork, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm still like, I feel like I'm being slapped in the face almost by just the imagery and it's just such a fun pop song. It's got an irresistible beat and it's just, love that. And again, sorry, but you know, as a middle-aged man who looks like this, why do they all have to be so pretty? Why do they all have to have such, just the skin, the hair, the costume? They look amazing. And I mean, how could they not make anyone and everyone who is that way inclined just go, okay. I'll admit, I am thinking of your boys from K-pop Demon Hunters. I can't help it because of the striking colour of that. Obviously I don't know anybody's names. I don't know who they are, but you know, distinctive looks between all of them, which is often the way, you know, with boy bands. Very distinctive looks and styles, and people will have their favourites. I'm kind of torn at the moment, and I'm sorry that I don't have a way of identifying them beyond the one with that colour hair or the one with the glass. I'm not sure yet, but overall, this is going to be a very interesting rabbit hole to go down. Oh, and I'm always a fan of Banana Now. Just the mugging to camera, it's just so fun. Look at the face and the voice. Let's not. Oh, it's so wholesome. Oh. Ooh, are we gonna catch it? Oh God. Yeah, yourself. Okay. Wow. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that was just a culture shock thing because, like I say, I've not experienced like pure pop music in the sense of in the mold of like a boy band, for lack of a better phrase, you know, where it's just, you know, I'm sorry, but my mind immediately goes to, I don't know, One Direction, for example, or just, you know, where you've got a group where how they present and how they perform and the, you know, the way they look in the music video is almost as important as the song itself, and it's, you can see why they conquered the world. I mean, God, they're all stunning to look at, and vocally it's very, I mean, it's, that's why I really need to go down this rabbit hole, because I want to just hear more dynamic vocals. But I mean, as it was, it just felt like a really well crafted piece of pop music, because everything from the na 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 over to the da, 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 da. You know, the melodies are irresistible, and the way that the voices blend together, where there weren't, you could pick distinctive voices, I think, for sure, but there were no, like, in this particular one, for me anyway, there were no like really standout voices where I could go, but that's where I'm hoping eventually I'll get to, where I do know, I can tell, oh, that's so and so, that's they're singing now, and now they're singing. Yeah, and it's definitely too early to pick a favourite, but wow, just, that was just a little slice of pure pop joy. Like, it was just unabashedly and unashamedly just smiles and gorgeous pastel colours and the dancing and the mugging to camera and the it's just, I'm taken aback by it, honestly, because this is the kind of thing that when I was younger, especially, I would have dismissed out of hand. I would have just said, oh, this is a load of manufactured rubbish. Manufactured or not, doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, because it's a music industry. It's an industry. You know, you want to sell. You want to get music videos played. You want to get records off the shelf, etc. Or, you know, nowadays clicks when streaming. And this, you can see why this has this many views. You can understand why this has this kind of an impact, because it's just perfectly packaged and perfectly presented as just an irresistible piece of inoffensive, unapologetic pop music that is designed to make you, even as a scruffy middle-aged man, just you have to move to it. You have to just go with the flow of it and the beat and the melody. That's going to be in my head now. I can already tell that's going to be something I'm going to find myself just humming unbidden, probably for the rest of the day. So yeah, please leave me, as always, your thoughts, your suggestions. I do have a playlist. Like, the missus has made me a playlist. Obviously, if you have any suggestions, please do still make them, because they may coincide with the playlist anyway. I'm intrigued. This is going to be a fascinating rabbit hole to go down. So thanks for stopping by, guys. Give it a like if you liked it. But yeah, goodbye forever.